This article is coming from The Motley Fool. AMD will likely announce new graphics cards next week, while demand for the data center graphics processing units that can power AI workload is absolutely exploding. A different story is playing out in the gaming GPU market. John Petty Research reported that graphic card unit shipments, the vast majority of which are PC graphic cards, tumbled 38% year over year in the first quarter. Now, the market leader is Nvidia, with second running up going to AMD. But both companies have suffered from sales of gaming graphic cards. AMD feeling more of the pain because Nvidia has the market locked when it comes to the data centers. AMD's graphics senior vice president Scott Herkelman tweeted that there would be a major product announcements at the Gamescom event in Germany next week. This is almost certain to include the RX 7000 graphics card that fall in between the RX 7600 and the AMD's higher end products. It's unclear how aggressive AMD will be with this launch, but we do know that the company doesn't expect any benefit in the third quarter. AMD expects its gaming segment to decline both year over year and sequentially in the third quarter. This may be because the launch date will be late in the quarter, or because AMD doesn't expect these new cards to be big sellers in a down market. Now, before we go to the charts, I do want to share with you AMD's business segment breakdown. And what we can see is that if you break down their revenue, it's broken into data center, client, it's probably enterprise, and here's where the gaming segment comes into play, and embedded. Now, if you look at the gaming portion of their revenue, it's still about, say, 25%. But I think the real opportunity for AMD is going to be in the data center market. Now, years ago, they took on Intel and gained market share from Intel regarding the PC market, but that's not really the growth engine. The growth engine is providing chips to these data centers to compute and power AI computations, a la Nvidia. Now, as you can see that the data center revenue over the last couple of years has kind of really been flat. So they really haven't really gotten a foothold in the data center market like they want to. But I think that's going to be where the real opportunity is going to lie. Again, regarding gaming, next several quarters, it's going to be relatively flat. Now, what's really interesting is that Lisa Su, she sold over 3 million shares of AMD stock. And it was valued at over $8 million. Now the question is, did she really sell at the right time? Personally, I don't know. But the chart suggests a different answer. So this is the daily chart, and we can see this 106 level has been serving as support when price was range bound. I call it a daily bias level and a bull trap, meaning back in June and in August, early August, price breached the range bound price action to the downside, only to be met with buyers. Right? So you got your resistance support traders when price broke support, came into a level where the buyer stepped in. That's called a bear trap. Now, with the markets declining, The sellers actually recently won the battle, but the question is that going to be short-lived? As price came into a major higher time frame resistance support band at the $100 level, only to bounce. And the question is this just a pullback before a continuation down? Let's show you those levels on the monthly chart. So the chart suggests that Lisa Su did not time this well. She could have sold, or should have sold, back in June when price hit this resistance band at the 135 level. She wants to sell now, which the chart suggests bad timing on her part. Now let's go up to the weekly chart. You can see price is still in an uptrend. You have a major pullback, but it's coming into this monthly resistance support level. So the charts suggest that Lisa should be going long right now. Instead of selling over 3 million shares, she should be purchasing over 3 million shares. As the chart suggests to go long now. Who's going to be right? Lisa Su or the charts? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.